All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I've said in many videos before, what I'm going to be doing from now on is I'm going to try to document all of the coping and seething that is happening right now on the internet regarding Black Myth Wukong. And there's a lot of it, okay? I have I think 2 videos just today alone going over the Black Myth Wukong nonsense that's happening. Well, apparently, ResetEra users are having a meltdown over Black Myth Wukong because apparently they're drinking the Kool-Aid and they are believing the whole feminism nonsense, and they believe that the game needs to be more diverse in order for it to be accepted amongst the mainstream.
For a modern gaming audience.
How about new?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, imagine having 2.4 million concurrent players and thinking that you need to be accepted by anybody in the mainstream. Is absolutely insane, and it's narcissistic behavior like that which got the mainstream gaming industry in the rut that it's currently in right now. So let's get into this article, guys, from That Park Place. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. So it says ResetEra users get depressed after Black Myth Wukong breaks concurrent player number records. Now, in this article, I think they note that the record is currently at 2.3 some odd million players. But in all actuality, it's at 2.4 plus million players. It is even higher than it has been. When was the last time we've ever seen a game like this continue to raise its concurrent player number to such astronomical levels is insane. And you got people coping and seething, trying to say, oh, well, everybody who bought this game is essentially just racist and sexist. It's like, oh, these players don't care about feminism. You're fucking right, we don't. We don't care about feminism. We don't care about any of this nonsense that you fucking modern audience losers care about. That's why you guys are in the minority. That's why every single game, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2, that comes out to placate to you, suddenly just gets destroyed, and it's no longer going to be it never was profitable. It just gets completely canceled, or the studios get closed down, or they get layoffs and fired and whatnot. You guys do not have the numbers, you guys do not have the funds, and at the end of the day, if something is going to be successful, real gamers have to support it. Yes, real gamers. The ones that you guys hate, the ones that you guys try to call chuds, yeah, the real gamers, without us, you got shit. It says numerous individuals who participate on ResetEra became depressed after Black Myth Wukong broke the record for the most concurrent players on Steam for a single-player game. It's fucking beautiful. It is beautiful. According to SteamDB, the game currently sits at the second most played game based on concurrent player numbers with 2.358 million players just a day after the game was released. PUBG Battlegrounds still maintains the top spot at 3.2 million players. As of writing, the game currently has 568,000 players playing right now, which is the second most behind Counter-Strike 2. Yes, Counter-Strike. We're talking about a game that has a legacy spanning 20 years plus. Counter-Strike. This game is esports legend, and yet Black Myth Wukong is beating that game for players. It's fucking insanity. It really is. On a thread titled Black Myth Wukong has hit 2.2 plus million concurrent players on Steam, numerous individuals shared how depressed and frustrated they were due to the amount of players playing the game. All right, so this is where we get to have fun. Let's make fun of these absolute losers that care about anything other than a fun game when it comes to gameplay, right? They're talking about diversity, equity, and inclusion. They're talking about overall feminism and what it means and blah, blah, all this bullshit. So Technolaws wrote, that's unexpected, to be honest. It wasn't. It wasn't unexpected. I don't know who in their right mind didn't see this coming. Again, maybe the numbers, right? Maybe passing 1 million was unexpected because I thought it was going to get a few 100,000, right? I thought it was going to get like maybe 500,000, 600,000. I didn't think it was going to get 1 million, let alone 2 million, or at this point, 2.4 million. So it goes to show where the movement's at right now. But he said that's unexpected, to be honest, and it's just a start. I was thinking 200 to 250,000. Guess people just don't care nor pay attention to the issues with the devs as usual. What do you mean? What do you mean? All the made-up issues from IGN's Rebecca Valentine? Waldo? You're talking about her? That's been debunked 5-6 times now at this point? How many Chinese people need to come out and debunk what she said before you fucking losers admit that what she said was a lie? How many of them is it going to take? Because you losers all have stop Asian hate, hashtag stop Asian hate in your bios. But now all of a sudden, when Asians come out and say, you know what this person said was a lie, here's what it actually meant. All of a sudden, you don't want to believe him? Whatever happened to believe all people, believe all victims and whatnot? Whatever happened to that? You guys don't fucking care. You don't care. Planet Smasher wrote, depressing that a game made by such horrible devs gets rewarded just genuinely sad. Why are they horrible? Why are they horrible? Again, if you want to bring up politics and whatnot, Chinese politics, all that stuff, that doesn't matter, bro, because at the end of the day, our statement has always been the same. Get your fucking politics out of video games. That means identity politics. That means actual politics. Get it the fuck out of video games. Unless the game is inherently a political game, and that's the entire point of the game, then get the bullshit out of the game. That's why nobody cares that this fucking game was made by the Chinese party or whatever. Nobody cares, because at the end of the day, that game is not trying to tell you to embrace communism. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like Black Myth Wukong is running around saying, hey, all of you guys playing this game right now, you need to be communists. Otherwise, don't play our games. Nobody is saying that. And that's the entire mantra. That's what we're trying to do with Western video games. But unfortunately, you have idiots like this. They try to make everything about politics, that the moment they see something that's not made for them, they want to lose their mind. And then they'll project and say, well, you guys are like that. No, we're not like that. We like different games. We like different kinds of gameplay. The problem is that the stuff that you're trying to pass off as different is not different at all. What you're trying to pass off is just fucking racism. What you're trying to pass off is virtue signaling. What you're trying to pass off is literally just preaching to people. That's it. That's all you do. When you guys try to talk about, oh, look at this game, it's different. Why is it different, sir? Can you explain to me? Oh, because it's diverse. Who gives a fuck? Who cares about that? Why is it different in terms of a game? What makes it different from everything else that's out? What makes it fun? What makes it exciting? Oh, it's diverse. Bro, stop it. You're fucking boring. Laughing Banana posted, gamers really just don't care, huh? No, we fucking don't. We fucking don't care. That's the thing. We don't care about your politics. We don't care about whether or not the game is diverse or not. It's a game about a fucking monkey. Like, seriously, why are you even caring about it? Ceetlians wrote, so the best-selling game of 2023 and probably 2024 can go both go in the trash. He's referring to Hogwarts Legacy and Black Myth Wukong. Yes, two games that focused on the storyline that they were trying to focus on, that didn't try to sell you on a whole bunch of diversity, equity, and inclusion nonsense, right? They didn't try to preach to you, right? They didn't try to tell you, oh, you're a transphobe, or whatever the case may be. In Hogwarts Legacy, they literally had a trans character in the bar in Hogsmeade. Like they had representation of all kinds, but they focused on making the game fun and exciting for Harry Potter fans and other people who might want to jump into the game as well. And plenty of people did. Almost 900,000 concurrent players on Steam alone. Top selling game of 2023. Gamers spoke once each year so far. Gamers spoke in 2023 with Hogwarts Legacy, and guess what? Gamers are speaking again in 2024 with Black Myth Wukong, and you guys lose. You lose. You've lost twice now. How many times? You lost more than that. But in terms of big numbers, let's just say you've lost twice now. How many times do you got to lose before you shut the fuck up? Boone says the anti-feminist stuff literally helped. The gaming community has a long way to go still. He then added, edit, or is just non-US players false alarm? No, that's a cope. That is an absolute cope. If you think all 2.2 million players or 2.4 million players is just Chinese, yeah, you're fucking retarded. You're absolutely retarded. This is one of the top streamed games, if not the top streamed game on the US side. There is obviously so many players on the US side that have bought this game. And yes, there is no doubt that a ton of Chinese players bought this game. But since when does that not count as a sale? I've never seen you guys ever say for any other game that had Chinese sales, oh, it doesn't count because Chinese people bought it. Shut the fuck up. That is the biggest load of shit, and that's the biggest cope that I've ever seen in my entire life. You've never gaslit anybody with any other game based on who bought the game until now, when it's a Chinese game that's not diverse enough for you. You guys are fucking like idiots. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know at the end of the day. So again, we're just watching this go down. I love seeing this go down. The amount of coping and seething that's happening right now from these people is beautiful. And again, guys, I'm going to try to bring as many examples as I possibly can. There is so much content for this nonsense. It's ridiculous. And I will bring it to you every day I can. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.